What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in this series, Loot from 100 Runs, I do a raid or a dungeon 100 times, I save everything of value and interest, and then I show you guys what I received and what the gold per hour is in these videos. And in today's video, we have the good old classic dungeon Scarlet Monastery, the home to some of the most expensive transmog items in the game. So before we take a look at that, I do have to say a massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. This is a digital guide that you open up on your computer, and it has all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to make hundreds of millions of gold. The best part about it is the fact that it comes with a lifetime of free updates. So whenever there's a new patch like player housing or even a brand new expansion like Midnight, I update the exact same gold guide with the new best methods, and then I send that to your email completely for free. So you can find that link down below in the description. Don't forget to use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. And if you already have the gold guide and you're happy with it, you're definitely going to be happy on the VIP Discord as well. Because once you join in, you can get access to all my videos before they go public on YouTube. But you also get exclusive content in forms of gold tips, multiple spreadsheets for gold making, TSM like operations and groups, and you can even get access to my investments that I do for like player housing and upcoming expansions like Midnight and much, much more. So that's also linked down below in the description. Now, first thing first, like when you're doing Scarlet Monastery, you can run the traditional Scarlet Monastery that was revamped with Mist of Pandaria. Or you can get yourself this one, the Scarlet Key. Can be purchased on the auction house. If you have this one, you can click on this keychain, this key ring hanging by the entrance of Scarlet Monastery, and you can then go ahead and do the old Scarlet Monastery dungeons. And that's what I'm personally doing, because what I do is, since running all of these wings is going to take a while, I would rather just explain it. So I go into Armory. There's many different ways of farming Scarlet Monastery, but this is my preferred way of doing it. So I'm running Scarlet Monastery Armory, which is the wing that I'm in right now. And then I clear out every single mob, every single boss. And then when I'm done with the run, I run out. But here's the thing. When you're done with this wing, do not reset dungeon. Instead, before you touch the reset instance button, you go into the next instance. So that was just Armory, and then you're going into Scarlet Halls or Scarlet Library, like in the old days. And then you run this wing as well. And once you've cleared out this entire wing, like all bosses, all mobs, you can then run out of the instance and reset instances, and it's only going to give you one lockout. Like, you only reset one instance, as you can see in this one right here. Reset instance, and it only counts as one lockout. So you could technically do every single wing, like all 4 wings, and then click reset instance, and you would never reach like a 1 hour lockout from doing the dungeon. So that's a great thing about running Scarlet Monastery. And I am doing Armory and Library, but there's a lot of preferred. People got different preferations on the wings, but it doesn't matter which one you do, because all of the different wings can drop the same loot. So you do the one that you prefer, the one that has the best density of mobs, etc., etc. So I already made a video on Scarlet Monastery and why people are farming it. But long story short, it has some of the rarest items in the game, so-called super items, kind of similar to Old Man, where you can get like Archon chest piece. You can get yourself the Fight Club, also a 1 million gold plus weapon. Flint Rock shoulders. You can get yourself like the Ruthless Shiv. You can get Scarlet BOE items like the Scarlet Boots, Scarlet Chest Piece. You can get Sliver Blade, also very expensive. There's so much good loot in this instance. It is absolutely insane. And a lot of them are items that collectors would need to purchase to complete their collection, because they want to collect every single item ID in the game. It's also a nice dungeon to like fill up the auction house, where you're getting a lot of really sellable green items. Now, this is the loot from my 10 hours of Scarlet Monastery. I say 100 runs, but since you do Armory Wing and then Library after, technically it's 200 runs, but it's all done in less than 10 hours. So all of these green items right here, they have something in common where they are usually unique appearance with a very high sell rate, but there's none of these items that will have an outstanding value because they are relatively easy to get. But they are still good enough to throw up on the auction house, especially if you're like in the starting of building up your auction house. Scarlet Monastery has a lot of like really decent green items for filling up the auction house. You also get the Scarlet wrist guards and then also the Scarlet belt. They drop super commonly, but they do have a very good sell rate, so they're usually not that valuable. But take a look in your realm. If they do have a decent price, like 600 gold for a 0.020 sell rate, that's fine enough. That's going to go up on my auction house. But if I kept all of these, I would have had like 50 of each from these 10 hours. Now, if we go over to like schematics or patterns and such, none of these are really banging. I did get the golden scale shoulders, which is like the best planner pattern that I got. We can also take a look at rare items to see what items I got. Some are going to be specific for SM, like they can only drop in SM, while some are world drops, because there is a decent amount of chests inside of Scarlet Monastery. Now, I got double Harbinger boots right here from, which is SM specific. I got double bed jeweler robes right here. Not the best item, even though it has like a high market value. It's only 21,000 gold in my realm. I got the Resplendent Guardian, this shield. Again, not the best value. I got a Dream Slayer, which is specific to Scarlet Monastery. I got myself a Head Splitter, which is also specific, but it doesn't have the best value, this one. I actually got 4 Butchers, and I've never had an issue selling Butchers, so that's kind of cool, but at the same time, it kind of sucks spending your RNG of 4 of the same item, because this could have been any of those million gold plus items. I also got double Chesterful musket, which is another SM specific item, but they're pretty bad, as you can see. I got the triple blood spillers as well. They have a decent sell rate, but not the best value. And then my best item of the 10 hours of Scarlet Monastery is the Wind Reaver staff. Now, I've sold these in the past. They do sell. They don't move super fast, and they are like 20% of like one of the better super items. This is considered a super item in terms of its really low drop chance, but it's not nearly as good as a lot of the other weapons and also armor pieces that you can get from Scarlet Monastery. But it's like, I gotta take it. It's it kind of saved the gold per hour. Speaking about the gold per hour, if we put this on region market value average, it's going to give me the price of everything in my bags with the average price across every single realm in EU. And then I'm going to have 2.1, almost 2.2 million gold of market value in my bags. But if we put this down to minimum buyout, that's the actual price on the realm that I'm playing on, which has like the lowest prices of every single realm in EU. That's going to go down to 544,000 gold, which is still not bad. Like, it really isn't. That's okay. But I feel like next time I'm going to do Scarlet Monastery, hopefully like one of these blue items is going to turn into one of the other super items, and then it's really going to be changed. One super item besides the shitty staff that I got is going to be 100,000 gold extra gold per hour from 10 hours, because they're like 1 million gold plus. Some of them are many million gold each. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for today's video. So subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more content similar to this. And if you don't have it already, definitely don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide alongside with the VIP Discord. I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.